What is up, guys? Eric here from Real Film Reviews, bringing you another movie review, this time for the new Octavia Spencer film, Hidden Figures. Hidden Figures stars Octavia Spencer, Taraji P. Henson, Janelle Monáe, Kirsten Dunst, Jim Parsons, and Kevin Costner. Hidden Figures tells the story of three African-American women working at NASA during the 1960s who, even though they were being segregated against and treated like they were less than their white counterparts, were able to rise through the ranks to help America send its first man into space. The plot of this film is personally one of my favorite things about the film as a whole. It's an extremely interesting true story that I had never heard of. I did not know anything about this, and learning about it was very eye-opening. All of the performances in this film were pretty spot on and solid. I think Taraji P. Henson stands out as giving the best of the three women in the film. And then also for side characters that weren't as big in the script, I actually was really impressed by Kirsten Dunst. She was really good in this film, even though she didn't have a ton of screen time. Kevin Costner, I also enjoyed his presence in the film, and he helped to bring a little bit of a comedic relief because this movie has a very serious story, and it's also a very serious topic of racism and segregation, and it actually was able to bring some comedy into the story, even though it was very dramatic. All of the sets were extremely authentic in the film, and everything felt very real for it being set in 1961, and I really enjoyed that part because I didn't really know if it would be believable, but it really felt like they recreated what NASA would have looked like back then, and it was really fun to see. The other fun thing is that since it felt so authentic for its time period, it's really strange to see just how far we've come in just 50 years, because back then the computer that they had was the size of a room, and we all have computers in our pockets, and it's just a weird thing to think about when you watch a movie like this. The score by Hans Zimmer is really good, and the music that's all produced and written by Pharrell for the film was really fun, and it added a much more entertaining lightheartedness to some of the sequences that were supposed to be serious but also be able to get a laugh out of you, and the music helped it so everyone in the audience could understand that it was supposed to be something we could laugh at, and I enjoyed that part of it. And really the performances are what held this movie together. I thought the sets were really authentic. The script is the big issue with this movie to me. The movie had quite a few pacing issues, I'd say. It kind of goes up and down a lot as to interest based on what we're learning about in the story and what's happening in the story. The other issue with the script is that there are quite a few moments that feel extremely cliche. There are not necessarily specific things that happen in the story. It's the way that they frame them in the story and the music that they play when these moments are happening that make them feel very cliche, like we've seen them done tons of times before, because we have. I'm gonna give Hidden Figures a B. This is just a very feel-good movie. It tells a very interesting true story, and it just puts a smile on your face when you're watching it because it's about the triumph of the human spirit almost, in that there's segregation but you fight through it. There is trouble with us fighting against Russia, but we push through, we persevere, and it was a very fun and entertaining film to watch. Well guys, as always, I'm Eric. If you enjoyed this review, please do like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of Hidden Figures, share everything we do here on Real Film Reviews, and I hope to see you guys later.